evening and welcome to KMTV. I'm Josie Hannett. Your top stories tonight. 17-year-old in court charged with murder. Teen hit by car in Folkestone. And wrap up, it's a cold one tonight. But first this evening, a teenager has appeared in court charged with murder after a man was found dead at stables in Gillingham. Trevor Hadlow, who was 70, was found dead in a caravan at Capstone Stud Farm last week where he worked. A 17-year-old who can't be named for legal reasons has been charged with murder and appeared before Medway Magistrates Court today. The teenager from Sheerness has also been charged with attempted grievous bodily harm and intent and dangerous driving. These charges relate to an incident that happened in Eastchurch back in July where a traffic warden was run down and injured. Two teenage boys have been hurt after one was allegedly assaulted and the other hit by a car in Folkestone. Officers were called to Blackball Road this morning after 13-year-old was reportedly assaulted by another teenager. A short while later, a 14-year-old boy was involved in a collision with a car and was taken to the William Harvey Hospital. The lower window pane of the Mace Corner shop was smashed. Police have linked the two incidents and are asking anyone with information to come forward. A fire which destroyed a pub in Ashford's been treated as accidental. The 16th century Hoodon on the Hill in Willsborough has been almost destroyed after flames took hold of the building. Here's Evangeline Dryden.
Devastation was left behind after a fire ripped through a popular pub in Ashford. Emergency services were called to the 17th century building yesterday morning, and it took 40 firefighters to tackle the flames. It is believed to have started in the kitchen, and the worst of the damage was contained to the back of the building, although 2/3 of the pub could be ruined. Kent Fire and Rescue Service have said the fire is being treated as an accident.
It has been a very serious fire at the rear of the building before we arrived. Luckily, we managed to prevent the fire spreading any further once we arrived. But prior to that, unfortunately, the fire has spread from the lowest level all the way up to the highest level and through the roof. The roof at the rear has collapsed, and the contents of the roof and first floor are now burnt and lying on the floor level of the ground floor.
And Kent's set for a big freeze over the next few days as the first chilly snap of the season pushes temperatures down to -6 degrees. Cold air from the continent's going to hit the south of the country, with temperatures in Kent struggling to get much above freezing tomorrow and on Wednesday. Forecasts suggest we could be facing the coldest winter for 5 years. And finally, don't forget to check out tonight's episode of Team Talk. On this week's show, the lads bounce around at Chatham's new trampolining centre Flip Out. There'll also be a roundup of all the county's top football action. Well, that's it from us this evening. We'll be back again tomorrow with the latest stories from across Kent. In the meantime, though, don't forget you can always keep up to date by listening to KMFM or logging on to kentonline.co.uk, and you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a great evening. Good night.